Also respect me playing Windblown and going for my first win. So let's do it. Everyone better be rocking their cute stickers. Let's do it. Your anxiety is through the roof. It's going to be a day. But don't worry, we're here to relax for a few hours with Burr and play some Windblown. Let's do it. We got some good stuff that we just unlocked as well. We got the Hit Blast. Weapons direct hits create a blast which deals 40% of the initial damage, which seems pretty cool. Gritty, the freaking... Isn't that the Phillies mascot? Don't know how long this stream will be. I have to edit a video. I don't have to edit a video. I need to edit a video. Edit a video on Mirror's Edge I'm working on. Get podcast notes, all that usual stuff. Alright, we're going here first. Telepike we'll take. Bombs we'll take. You thought the Phillies mascot was twitch.tv/Philly? I feel like I haven't seen Philly stream in a hot minute. Maybe I haven't been on Twitch at the right times. When was the last time Philly streamed? I missed that beautiful son of a bitch. Ooh, that hit is nice. He hasn't? Huh. I've been so busy with life. I need to reach out to Philly. Make sure everything's okay in the Philly land. Either way, it's good to have you gamers here. We're here for a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. You know, I haven't had a good time in a long time. You know, I'm way up. I feel blessed. Also, let me know if the game is too loud. I woke up at 5 a.m. and laid in bed. I debated if I should play Peglin when I woke up, but then I was like, I don't want to wake Cat up by playing a Steam Deck in bed at 5 in the morning. So I didn't. I just laid there for like an hour. Because I told myself, maybe I should not go to the gym this morning. You know, take a rest day. But now that it's 9:30 in the morning, I think, man, I should have went to the gym this morning. So now I'm going in my mind, maybe I should go to the gym after I'm done streaming downstairs. And I should get Kat to go with me. You want to work out? She said maybe. That's no. He's not going to go to the gym later? Me? You'll be surprised, man. I exercise a lot. I may look like a tiny twink, a TT. But I'm a solid 5'9", 145 pounds of muscle. I really like this goddamn this little air attack that we have. This is kind of nice. Twink or Twig? Either one, really. Brandon Philly, his name is not Phil. That's crazy. I know. Said about a month ago that he was taking a break and taking his time to find himself again. Oh, did he post that on Twitter? Did I miss that on Twitter? Oh, Gudu, and that's good. I respect any content creator that will take the time to find themselves and discover what they want to do with the blessed job of content creation. Even though I don't know how Philly did it, man. My man Philly, this dude worked like full-time at a job that didn't respect him while still making so much great content. That shit must be exhausting. What's up, Luna? Happy Tuesday. Discord without a ping to keep a low profile since, well, he's separating from his internet persona, Philly. He's separating from the internet persona. Maybe wants to make it more personal, you know? Which I can respect. Maximum health going up will be good. Don't want the tornado. We'll just have what we have right now. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Kill all enemies without taking damage. Oh, I killed those enemies without taking damage. Oh, I like the Death Orb. I'll take Death Orb over Bomb. I respect any creator that takes the time off to find themselves. It's not easy taking time off as a creator. I say this as I'm someone who doesn't really take a lot of time off, not because I don't really need to, but you only get so much opportunity to be, you know, a creator and whatnot, and people have a lot of the time people have tiny brains and will forget about you if you kind of disappear for an extended amount of time. But I like to think the part of the internet that we're on, people don't really forget about you, you know? And taking the time, it's scary, but at the end of the day, it's the road that you should take if you need it. I might have enough to get a flask. 300 for a flask? Or I could just restore 40% of my health for 180. Yeah, that's better. I worry about you if you're not on for a day or two, homie. You're on a non-forgetting part of the internet. Exactly, you see? People will never forget the way you make them feel, good or bad. Make someone feel bad once, they'll hate you forever, regardless of what it is. You get like one impression on people. If someone gives you like a second chance, that's crazy. Like, there could be a new viewer in this stream at a random time, and I just say, like, a bad joke that is, like, clearly a -2. And then, boom, that first impression, they're like, all right, this guy sucks. Click. And then there I go. I'm gone in their world. There I go. I float away. By Modest Mouse. Let's float on. Still. Oh, God, there's 3 more days of Honkai Star Rail. Then we can get rid of that damn command. What up, Dark Star? Speaking of people that never forget me, there's a guy that's been here for almost 10 years. What up, Dark? How you doing? I gave your stream a second chance for some reason. Should have just stayed away after that first Valorant viewing. Yeah, I know. Look what you found now. Oh, God. Hope you're well, Dark. Hope you're well. Raven Blade. I could get rid of the fish knife. Ninja Stars. Used to give people a second chance, but they always misused it. I think it depends on the circumstances and the situation. And maybe how that person reacts before you give them a second chance, you know? Like, if somebody is bad, and but let's say they reach out to you on a more personal level, and, like, they do, like, genuinely feel bad for whatever they may have done, I feel like that could warrant a second chance more than a guy, like, just calling you out and just be like, yo, I'm so sorry, man, I didn't mean to do that. Yo, I'm so sorry. You once gave a restaurant a second chance. They gave me food poisoning again. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. I could get a lot more damage on the focus, but the goo dealing 40 damage. What restaurant was this? I'm gonna get rid of the little dash thing. The hit blast. The hit blast has been really good. But now I have 2 of these charges, which could be good for me of how much I dash. Oh, wow. Clean first biome. Bug up again, they're gone. It's kind of like Twitch chats. There's nobody in here on the list, but there's sometimes you got to be careful with people in Twitch chats. If I see you acting weird in another stream, you get thrown on my watch list of potentially might need to have some confrontation if they're weird. And then if they get confronted by me, they usually never come back anyways. It's happened before. I call somebody out for being really weird in chat, and then they just straight up stop watching me. I don't ban them. I just say, hey, stop that. And then they leave because they interpreted me telling them how it is as me being mean. Hear my thoughts about today's event, Sleepy Gritty. Thanks, Game Nerd. They just ignore food safety. That's disappointing. What up, Shark? Gritty. What up, 5? It doesn't happen often, though. Luckily. Nice. You thinking about us when you have dinner with your partner, or is that joke dead? Because I still think about it. You think about me thinking about you while I eat dinner? So you're eating dinner, thinking about me, thinking of you while I eat dinner. Can I rant a little bit? If it's about weird behavior, I'm all for it. Is it even going to be a rant, or is it just going to be like people sucking? It's a lot of thinking. I know, Shark, you're on the internet. You're not supposed to think on the internet. You're always on my mind. That's hot. Cogs. 26 of them. I think I got hit again. I love it when people rant, because then I can give my bad opinion on things. And that's it. Listen, my opinion ain't great. Our teacher asked for our honest impression of Romeo and Juliet just out of interest, and I honestly said that I find it toxic. This led to me being kind of singled out and him asking students to basically argue against my point. So you felt like... What? I've been seeing this all over freaking YouTube. That little YouTube thing made by Jubilee, where it's 1 versus 25 in a debate. And everybody takes their turn debating the one person. The latest one was Pete Buttigieg talking to 25 undecided voters. But that was basically your class. Romeo and Juliet, I haven't read that book in years. But even when I read it, like in 7th grade, which, like age 13, I think, I thought that book was so dumb. What a horrible book. Like, these people kill themselves? One guy kills himself because they can't be in love, then like everybody fights? It is a tragedy for a reason. It's a tragedy that it's so popular. Hey, Reld. Happy today. Are the characters only 13 in that goddamn book? They were 13 years old? What? I never really, I guess, oh wow, I thought they were like I thought they were like 18. Here, let me kill this guy like this, because my attack's not doing as much. We'll see how good I do against the boss. Also, welcome to the stream, Fury. It was written 400 years ago. Life was probably a little bit different then. Juliet is very young to be married. I mean, I don't really remember the book. I just remember not liking it that much. The last book I read was Good Omens, so I'm in a whole different universe with Satan being a kid. I'm currently reading Artemis. I'm on page 30. Life was different 400 years ago. It had some differences for sure. We did Hamlet, much more interesting. I don't think I ever read Hamlet. I remember Beowulf a little bit. Don't remember having strongest opinions ever, because, you know, let's be honest, when I was in high school and middle school reading books, I wasn't paying much attention. Not a literary argument. Yeah, I mean, you gave them an honest opinion. Life was different 5 minutes ago. I needed to shit, and now I don't. And you didn't even get up out of your chair. That's impressive. Average age in England back then was apparently 24 for men and 33 for women. The average life expectancy, 24 years old. 24! Oh my god. I like to think this run is going to go good with curses and goo doing damage. But it's also my first run of the day, so we'll see how well it actually goes. Wash your legs. Wash your asshole. If you're taking a shower, I want you opening it up. Get some water in there. Get it wet. People still lived to 60 back then? Yeah, well, most definitely. There was just a lot more young deaths, but there's still people that would crank it out and live, you know, to 80. I don't know why. This reminds me of a YouTube video I saw like a year ago. It was like maybe 1940s, maybe 30s. They were talking to a really old motherfucker. This is like a really old video. They were talking to a guy that was alive during the Lincoln days. And it was so weird watching a video of an old man recalling what it was like to live with Abraham Lincoln alive. It was weird to me. Because it was like 1930, 1920. Dude was old as shit. You know, Lincoln died in the 1860s. It was still, maybe it was 1955. Maybe 5 is right. But it was just weird to hear somebody from like somewhat close to the modern age of the world just be like, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln, I saw him get killed. It's like, what? Obviously, there's nobody alive like that today. Because, you know, Lincoln was killed 160 years ago? Ain't nobody alive now, but imagine living to see Abraham Lincoln, and then next thing you know, there's television. All in your lifetime. I am terrible at this game right now. I am terrible at this game right now. Fourscore and 160 years ago. Fourscore and 160 years. You could have just said 12 score. Got there. A score is 20 years. Even today, you can find people who were alive during the Great Depression or World War II. Can you imagine talking to someone who was an adult when the microwave was invented? No. Copying what I said? I didn't say fourscore. But that does bring back the fact we should bring back score as a saying. Instead of saying 26 years, one score and 6 years ago. That just sounds better. One score and 6 years ago, we were living in a world of 1990s. What was it, 1998? I think that our generation was very fortunate to have grown up during a major tech boom era, but also have been able to been alive before the internet, even if briefly. I was born in 1997, so maybe I don't have the greatest of memory of other people in the chat, because I know some of you are most definitely older than me. But I remember not having access to the internet. I remember not having the internet. I always had, you know, some sort of technology with me. Whether it be like a Game Boy or something, but, you know, a smartphone? I didn't have a smartphone until I was in, like, high school. Which, I know some people are like, I didn't have a smartphone until I was 30. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, listen. I remember my mom using the phone, and then next thing I know, the internet's not working. I didn't know why the internet wasn't working, but I was like, oh man, the internet's not working. Didn't have a phone until after high school. I remember playing Mario Kart DS, but I couldn't play on the online for Mario Kart DS because it didn't have the Wi-Fi. So I would steal some Wi-Fi from down the street because they had their stuff open. They had their Wi-Fi network open for some reason, so I just stole it and I stood out in the middle of the street playing Mario Kart. Nowadays, I can't stand the internet at times. Sure, there's some incredible... The internet's probably one of the greatest inventions ever that connects humanity closer than it ever be, but... There's also a lot of fucking idiots on here, man. Hey, voters and Canadians. Hey, don't forget those Europeans. Hey, Chibi. Hope you're doing good. I'm not one to get into politics, of course. I'm not the most educated man, but if you're an American, I hope you voted. Especially if you live in Pennsylvania or Michigan or any swing state. Really, any state. I am still absolutely terrible at this game. Don't forget those Mexicans. Sorry, Momo. When downloading Joe Budden's Pump It Up for 3 hours on LimeWire, then lose it because my mom picks up the phone to make a call. Mom, I was downloading a song! Does anybody remember forums back in the day? Like, social media didn't really exist, but there were forums for just specific things that you liked in the world. I remember going on a Tony Hawk Proven Grounds forum for the Nintendo DS. And don't you laugh at me. This was before Facebook was a thing. I would go on the forums and we would talk Tony Hawk Proven Ground on the DS. We all had these cool little, like, profile pictures. We shared our little DS codes and whatnot. Still hop on forums from time to time. Yeah, but they're definitely not as common as they were. Not as populated, I imagine. It was before Reddit was, like, a big thing, you know? It was awesome. It was awesome, man. I'm showing my age a little bit, but it's not even that old. I'm not even that old. Kill all the enemies within 25 seconds. Oh, I got that with 1 second remaining. Oh my goodness. Refills 20% faster. I think I'm going to take that over the Death Orb, to be honest. Have you seen the video on the bodybuilding forum thread about two guys arguing on how many days in a week there are? How is that even an argument? Hey, Gamer Pro. Good morning. Hope you have a good day off. Twitter is a goddamn... Oh, God. Twitter is fucking horrible. I said this in my latest podcast about how much I don't like social media. But, like, as a creator, it's kind of a necessity. I try to post something on Twitter, and then I just leave. Happy election day? It's only happy come a certain time. Oh, goodness gracious. Andy with the huge raid. Andy with the raid. What up, Gruffiest Goat? What up, Pixie Pony? What up, Brittle Brit? Or Britty Brit. Sorry, Brit. Yo, Andy, my king. 82 strike. Months. Oh, my God. I've been streaming that long. Yo, Andy, thank you for the 82 months of the Tier 1 subbing. I love you. I miss you. We should actually plan some games together because we haven't played games together in forever. How am I doing? I'm doing good as a whole. A lot of stuff on the plate as always, but thank you for trusting me with your gamers. If you guys don't know me, me and Andy, we go back to the dinosaur ages, basically, with how long we've known each other. But I'm a variety creator who just plays whatever. A lot of indies. Achievement hunting. But I appreciate Andy trusting me with his gamers. And it's good to have you all in here. We're playing Windblown at the moment. I'm trying to clear this game for the first time. I've never won a run yet. In my defense, though, it is early access, so I'm allowed to suck at it. Good morning, Becklin Games. I am doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good as well. I'm in the middle of a boss fight, so if you say hi to me and I miss it, I apologize. Oh my God. Oh, well, that's not good. Frozen in midair. That's not good. Oh, that's definitely not good. Oh my God, that... Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute.
stinks!
I do stink. What's up, Sass Muffin? Good to see you. Good to see you. Did I ever get past that Mirror's Edge achievement? I did beat Chapter 4 in Mirror's Edge speedrun. I now only have to do Chapter 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then do all the time trials, and then beat the game on hard, and then maybe do the DLC if I can buy it. I keep trying to watch you play Mirror's Edge, but it gets you motion sick. That's a common complaint about the game. Blame Twitch chat. They're the one that voted Mirror's Edge as the first achievement game to hunt. And for people that don't know me, I also like to achievement hunt. I'm slowly getting over my fear of achievement hunting retro Xbox 360 games on stream because I like Xbox 360 games because I'm weird. Unlock 10 weapons or trinkets. And I had Twitch chat vote on it, aka subscribers vote on it, and they voted on Mirror's Edge, which is absolute torture because of the goddamn speedruns and time trials. But what can you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Death Orb and Goo Brush. We can get rid of the fish knife immediately, I guess. Former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO pleads not guilty to 16 counts of sex trafficking and international prostitution. Pleaded not guilty? He definitely did it. You should use alter attacks more because they give you invincibility while your attack is active. Is that the one where you do, dude? Bat, basically. I never use those because I forget about them. Hey, Night Wanderer. I mean, you're not wrong. You can shave his balls with a rusty razor. What up, Koyax? Koyax. You can tell me most CEOs of major companies are secretly committing crimes in the back end, and I would believe it. I'd be more shocked if they weren't committing crimes in the back end. They're a CEO. You're telling me they got to their position in ethical ways? I don't believe it. Kind of like these throwing stars. Look, I can just do this the entire time. It's great. We playing a Hades-like today? This is Windblown. The game in early access by Motion Twin. They has some isometric style like Hades, but tomorrow, we're going to play an even more Hades-like game called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. Because that comes out tomorrow on Steam. We're not playing Hades 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Snake meets TMNT, Raphael. I don't know much about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've only played a couple of the games. I've seen one live-action movie that was apparently garbage, but I liked it as a kid, so what do I know? Did you ever get contacted by a roguelike game called Redacted? Yes! I got contacted by Redacted. They said, want to do a sponsorship? I gave them my rates, which was like $200 for an hour. They never responded to me. I didn't get to play it. I thought it looked pretty cool. It is Mrs. Pirate. But I got contacted by Redacted. Oh, and I failed. But they never responded to me after my rates, and, you know, I like to think my rates are pretty cheap considering streamers are getting paid $7,000, but, you know, I do average only like 45 to 50 viewers. TMNT VHS for me, it was the same one, of course, every time, but I liked the episodes on it well enough, so I knew them by heart. Sounds like me watching season 2 of American Dad on DVD after school because I got nothing else. Season 1 and 2 of American Dad. There's a decent amount of sponsorships that I get offered, kind of. And they just never get back to me, ever. After I tell them my rates. You have a political discussion now? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Your rates. You don't work for exposure? These indie games ain't gonna expose me for shit. I am stinking right now. Do companies should inform their potential hirees after receiving their resumes and let them know if they're continuing or not? So you submit a resume to a company. Should they let you know if you're going to get picked for the job or not? Or go to a second round of interviews or not? Or should they be allowed to ghost you? I feel like it's just decency to, you know, let people be kept in touch, but I also don't respond to every single email I get, so... But I feel like my situation is different because I'm a content creator and I have 8,000 random indie games in my email and I can't respond to all of them, but... They should. You've been ghosted so many times. Being ghosted definitely does not feel nice. This place responded to me like months later when I already had another job. Was incredible. They responded like, sorry, we're not hiring right now. And the place that responded was the place you're already working at now. They didn't realize that you snuck in anyways. Let me know so I can keep moving on. I'm not in the shoes of people that have to hire, but if I was in the position of I was looking for jobs, I would like to be informed on how the process is going for my own mental well-being. We had one position available, and in a few days got 300 applications that took forever for your manager to get through, whilst also attending to his regular duties. Oh, and I didn't even get paid extra, probably. 300 applications. But that's where, like, an automatic reply could come in handy. Just to automatically inform people. Maybe there's still a process behind that of getting an automatic reply out to 300 motherfuckers, but... Like, they don't even got to be super nice on it. Just be like, nope, sorry, we can't apply. We can't give you the job at the moment. I feel like if you did an interview, let's just go in Colt's situation. If you did an interview for a company and they never got back to you after the interview, that's probably even more shitty. Because, like, you already did the annoying thing of talking to them and all of that. Fun fact for you today, you don't technically have to be born in Canada to become Prime Minister. Paul becoming Prime Minister of Canada? You haven't heard from the job I applied and they told me they would contact me? Like, they haven't even said no yet? How long has it been? And will you follow up? Trying to do those more often, that Petri said, and even then I'm still struggling. 2 weeks or 3, I don't know. I think it's Jover. It ain't Jover! It could be Jover, but it ain't Jover. Do you know in Canada you could just ask for a picture of, like, the King of England and they'll send it to you? Was the Queen, but obviously it's the King now. I'll keep buying the Memorite dust because I know I'm not that good, so. You have a naked photo of the king? No. You had a reverse position funny thing happen once. I started out at a local hotel at the same time as a colleague, and she was abysmal at it, but kept being held on because they didn't get anyone else applying. I didn't get as many hours as she did because she apparently had more experience, and I was immediately better. But eventually she quit. 2 years later, I'm bar manager, and I get an application from her listing that she was bar manager at the hotel, even though she never had been. So you knew that she was lying. 100 packs to my PayPal. Cuff trying to get Pokemon Pocket Packs. When you say packs, that's what I... Oh, bucks? Never mind. He wants cards. Not Pokemon packs. Well, 100 Pokemon packs is probably worth more than 100 bucks. I become a a goo fiend in this game. I like the goo. It's a day, man. It's only a fucking Tuesday. What is that? What am I sacrificing 40 health for? Curse? I mean, this is like the exact same run that I just had that just died, but I'm going to do it again. Sure, it failed the first time, but no way it's going to fail the second time. Am I right, fellas? Prismatic Evolution? What the fuck is that? Is that a new Pokemon set that I should be aware of? I thought I had a dash that... Dodge. Oh, dodge, not dash. No wonder why I haven't got it. Dodge applies goo. The new Pokemon set that's EV based. Oh, so they woke up and they were like, let's make a lot of money on this set. The last sets haven't been doing as well. We really got to knock it out of the park this time. What will really get the people excited? How about Eevee? Comes out in January. I'd say that's so far away, but it's already November, so... This year is almost over. You may not want to hear that, but it's the truth. New memory, complete crystallize. I feel like I should not take this Raven Blade. You want Eevee Lucent your every type? Ads start in 5 minutes if you're not subbed, by the way. If you're not subbed, you're about to get ads in 5 minutes. 2.5 weeks from Thanksgiving already and like a month and a half from Christmas. I know, isn't it tremendous? Christmas time is here. About to get ass if you're brave. Happiness and cheer. Beg for a gifted sub. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this game right now. Oh my god. Burr, I have a question. I have an answer. Hopefully. Maybe I need to go back to my guinea pig. If you were a butter-smeared goth punk rod bearer of an insane Fuskia dress-obsessed baroness of the wetlands, how many cupcakes would you need to consume to ensure your victory in a swimming competition with the Lord of Fortesque? That's a good question. It's one I get a lot. If I had to take a guess, I would say probably 5 to 6 cupcakes would be an ideal amount. 7 even maybe could be it. 4 would be just a little too little, but 5 through 7 would be a good amount, I would say. Your boomer ass didn't understand that. Neither did I. I'm just going with it. Didn't understand any of it. I'm just going with it. Let's try again, man. Hey, Burr, Matthew or Matt TMZ. It has been speculated that you've been using HGH in your cupcakes. Care to elaborate on these accusations? HGH. Hey, it's good to see you again. Matthew or Matt, was it? Okay, these accusations are completely fabricated. They are made up by the media to make you think I am not at the peak of my game when in reality I am. But we just have to live with the media that we have and kind of just ignore it and still play our best game. And we are excited to play our best game, and I'm excited to get back to the team and really have a solid season. Hey, Burr, if you were a unicorn named Charlie, how many Leoplerdians would it take you to get to Candy Mountain? Good question, good question. If I had to take a guess, 9. Don't get the reference. It's like freaking when people do get the reference, it's like Captain America. I understood that reference. Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call. If anyone has any questions, the ads start in 15 seconds, so non-subs, you better not be asking questions. Because then I won't be able to answer your questions. You won't be able to hear it, because the ads are starting. 3 minutes of ads to get rid of pre-rolls. Goodbye. Beg for a gifted sub. If you could be any pastry, what would you be? I would be a fruit tart. Any specific fruit? You gotta give me kiwi. Is that even a question? Mr. Kiwi Tart, Jamie Tart's best friend. You like this community? You'll be here often? Thanks! Sorry, not sorry? It's fine. I'm here often too, and I say sorry. Sometimes people are just trying to have a good time in chat, and then I just say something like, yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta shove an apple in there. And then people are like, what? Bro, we're trying to talk about, like, actual lives here. We're adults. And I'm like, hey, well, listen. Let's actually apply the curse with the burn. What is up, DQ? How are you? Jamie Shark Dude. Hey, yo, the Yuck Shark from Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Game Nerd's Game of the Year. Personally, I don't agree with your choice, Game Nerd, at Game of the Year, but, you know, you do you. He hates chat. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Whether it be NyQuil or making up lies about me. Whatever helps you sleep at night. What kind of apple? Because ambrosias would hurt. Gotta go with a pink lady if it's going up somewhere. Because pink lady seems to have a nice little soft tendency with it. Fuji would hurt as well. It's lunchtime. What's for lunch today? How am I? Overall, pretty good. It's an anxious day, as we're all aware, but doing pretty good. Gaming. Video gaming once again. I think I got some ambrosia apples in my goddamn fridge. When life gives you apples, make a plug. When life gives you lemons, ask, what am I supposed to do with these damn lemons? I don't want your lemons, life. How does Cave Johnson say it? When life gives you lemons. Hot Pockets and Doritos. That's That's all the nutrition the doctor tells you to get. Take these lemons back. I don't want your damn lemons. I feel like a burn plus the curse is good because then they take more damage from burn, right? Petra, am I thinking of this right? Is this knowledge? Playing versus Saxon Halo in Team Fortress 2 and the server as Cave Johnson as a custom boss and the ult is him with a grenade launcher filled with lemons. Dude, Team Fortress 2. What a time to be alive. If you got to play Team Fortress 2 in your life, congratulations. Oh, Petri had to go to work? Oh, no. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell am I supposed to... Oh, man. What the hell am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day. It thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with these lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down. I wish I could do the Cave Johnson voice, but I can't. If you don't get that reference, my condolences. If you do get that reference, hey, I see you. Sorry if that was loud as well. There we go. Petra, I was asking if my brain was right, thinking if I do a curse, if I have the curse with the burn will do more damage because of curse, you know? It's big brain thinking. I understood that reference. Take 2 so we can clip it and make it an alert. You want to make me saying Cave Johnson quotes as an alert? We could just get Cave Johnson to say the alert. When life gives you hardships, don't make the best of those hardships. Make life take the hardships back. Get mad. I don't want your damn hardships. What am I supposed to do with my company's financial issues while I'm on the brink of death? Demand to see God. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson hardships. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's going to make a giant comeback. With the hardships, I'm going to get my engineers to invent artificial intelligence that puts Cave Johnson on the map. I won't just die and have Aperture Science be forgotten because of a couple of hardships trying to take my damn company's legacy. Oh my god. J.K. Simmons the GOAT. Did J.K. Simmons voice Cave Johnson? I never put 2 and 2 together. That motherfucker's everywhere. Oh man, I love that. Cat, we found J.K. Simmons in another thing. He's Cave Johnson. Love J.K. Simmons. He's one of those actors and voice actors that every time I see him in a role, whether it be doing a voiceover for a TV show, a video game, being in a movie, I feel like that it gets enhanced because of his involvement in the project. Kat showed me him in Baldur's Gate 3. And he is out of this world. Like he's nice. Hi, Nami. He's in Baldur's Gate 3. He is in Baldur's Gate 3. I can't remember his character's name, but I know he's in there and he does a great job. Isn't he like a main boss that you have to fight? Nami is in her tree. There she is, cozy. I don't have a watch on, Nami, so what are you gonna do? Bite my hand? Yo, Night Wanderer with a delicious recipe for us? I don't have a watch on. I know you're confused. You don't know what to do. She usually bites my watch that's on my hand, but I don't have a watch on my hand, so now she's just licking me. Now she's just licking my wrist. Where my watch would be. And now she's trying to bite it again because she thinks a watch would just magically appear. Sorry. We're talking about the greatness of J.K. Simmons. Which I think is an acceptable thing to talk about in this day and age. Kill all enemies in less than 20 seconds. I definitely did not kill the enemies in 20 seconds, but I did get a memory, so we'll take it. The trinket mark memory.
Now we can devour God together.
Unexplainably weird with the 23 months of the tier 1 subbing. 23 months at tier 1 weird. Thank you for the continued support. Big love for weird for the big resub. Hope you're doing good. Happy Tuesday if that's possible. 23 months of sucking. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who? Nami, why would you burp like that? That's disgusting. Pardon me. Nami, I want you to know that you bring people back to this stream. They view me as a responsible human because I'm in a committed relationship and I have cats. So they're like, look at this responsible human. Look at this responsible human. Based off just a first glance. They see a cat, they're like, oh shit, this guy's real. This guy takes care of a creature. What's up, Adernus? Dr. Adernus? You're only here for the cat? I know. Are you gonna hurt my feelings? You gonna hurt my feeling? My one feeling? Yeah, good luck. You have a feeling? What's that like? It's okay. You don't have any feelings left to hurt? Says you. You hooked on a feeling? Ooga jaga, ooga, ooga, ooga jaga, ooga, ooga. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. Ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know that everything's alright. Hooked on a feeling. I liked that song before it was on Guardians of the Galaxy, just to let you guys know. I liked all my classic 60s music before Guardians of the Galaxy made them more relevant again with the younger generation. So if you know that song from Guardians of the Galaxy, congratulations on knowing a great song. Explore some more from that generation. You're going to find some great music. You're going to find some great music, trust me. That was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah! A really old YouTube video of the dancing baby. I knew it because my dad grew up with it and he showed it to me. When I used to hang out with my dad, every Tuesday night, my brothers and I would go hang out with our dad. We'd watch Jeopardy. And then after Jeopardy, he'd usually turn on the music channels at the end of the TV guide. And it would always just be the most random songs, but he would always talk about the songs that he liked. You ever remember those music channels on TV? I'm sure they probably still exist, but you guys probably don't use them. The end of the television, you got party hits or just random music. Ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. I use those 2x0 background for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. Worth every penny. You used to have a t-shirt with the dancing baby on it. I used to have... Never mind. One year for Christmas. This is going to be pathetic. This was 2000... What year did Harambe the gorilla die? 2017? 2016? 1 year, that year for Christmas, 2016, my brothers and I all bought each other, without coordinating, we all bought each other Harambe t-shirts. There's actually a photo on the internet. Let me find it. My brothers and I all bought each other photos of Harambe t-shirts. Let me see. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. This was 2016. This was fucking 8 years ago. I was 19. Where is it? 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 What? No, no. Where the hell was it? Oh, I found it. I found the image. So I am on the left in this photo. My brother Evan is in the middle, and my brother Ian is on the right. This was Christmas 2018. I look totally different. This was when I was 2016, not 18. I've been streaming for about a year at this point, a year and a half. Wasn't streaming super consistently because I was still working full time. I was fresh out of high school. I think I dropped out of college that year as well. We all got each other Harambe shirts. It was a time. Ha, I have a Harambe shirt. Hey, 1-2 Falcon Punch. We don't have these anymore, but the Harambe stuff was pretty big. What a time with that damn gorilla. My bro is freaking jacked. He is more jacked now than he was then. He's trying to become a personal trainer, and I think he actually is qualified to be a personal trainer. My brother is extremely jacked. He is more jacked than me. You guys say I'm jacked. This dude is more jacked than me. Like by threefold. I was such a baby. I was 19. He also told me once that if anybody in my Twitch chat ever wanted a free workout plan, he could let him know. I don't know how true it is to this day, but want a free workout plan, let me know. I will take this. Your bro in that pick was more jacked than you are now, and you are jacked. Yeah. I have my moments. You saying that, I'm going to go to the gym now after this stream is done, and I'm going to take Cat with me. Cat's going to start lifting again. The thing I slack with working out, I guess in the workout world, I slack with eating enough food. I'll go gym. His cat is joining. I always try to get Cat to join me in the gym. Doesn't always work, but I try. 40% damage to targets with burn. That's really good. Help me escape the day. Election day got me anxious as fuck. Don't worry, man. It's got all of us anxious as fuck. But I will be here to help you get your mind off it. Hope it's been a good day regardless. I need to eat more. You just need to eat more protein. You think I don't know? You think I don't know that? It's not that I don't eat enough food. It's just that food is expensive, and constantly buying food adds up on the wallet, especially in Canada. It adds up on the wallet. Listen, I make $7 an hour if I'm lucky streaming video games on the internet. I don't make that much money streaming. I've been getting better with eating more, though. It's just still hard to afford it. Heals for 3% of your base damage dealt while under 50% health. Oh, that's kind of nice. But I'm kind of liking the curse that I have. I'm only saying. It's a tough world, though, you know, because I want to eat more. Dropped $160 without blinking. And then people would be like, oh, you have to not buy this or this. And then you're like, yeah, but then I have to get the cheaper alternative, which is only like $1 cheaper. And then I have to do that 4 times. I said $4. Even with coupons. Saved my wallet numerous times. I do have some chickpeas in my goddamn cabinet. I need to air fry as a snack. I've been meaning to do that for fucking months. I say months. More like weeks. Have you thought about getting a second and third job streaming? How about cut out the avocado toast and coffee? Maybe you should look into your average to leverage your third and fourth properties against your earnings and take a small loan to establish a fifth or sixth money flow through more rentals. Oh, that's smart. Chickpeas, they were only okay. Yeah, I've done that. They're okay. DQ, I understand the pain, because I go through it all the time as well. You know how sad I am every time I run out of wet cat food? Every time we're low on wet cat food, I'm just like, no, not the wet cat food. Because wet cat food, anyone that has a cat or has had a cat can understand wet cat food is expensive compared to dry cat food. Why not just feed your cat dry food? They get most of their water from wet cat food. And it's good for them. They like it. Like, I'll drop money on my cat regardless. If there's only enough money to feed me or the cats, I'm feeding the cats more for me, but god damn it, their food is expensive. I guess in the grand scheme of things, with how much every serving is, it's not that expensive. It just feels expensive because I'm buying 24, 28 little cans for 30 bucks. They also need dry food for their teeth. Well, I give them dry food as well, don't worry. Listen, I'm not... Your cat's diabetic, so it makes it even worse. I want to know how much you're dropping on them. I give them wet cat food at night and dry food in the morning. And Stormy still has bad teeth that I need to brush every fucking night. Cat holds her in a towel and I brush her teeth, and then sometimes she's just is like, "Arr." And I'm like, listen, lady, if you could brush your own teeth, I wouldn't be doing this. Not my fault you can't brush your own teeth, Stormy. Ooh, charge blade. I only feed my cats dry food, but I also then take out the water hose and force them to drink. Oh my. I know you're joking, because I know your humor, but oh my. Fancy Feast gravy kind. I actually just bought that in a big pack of 24 because it was like $4. We were at the store and we were looking at wet cat food. We had like maybe 5 days worth of food for wet cat food, but 5 days goes by pretty fast. You don't want to go to the store 5 days again. So we look at it, I'm like, oh shit, this is $4 off. Grab this. We're getting out of here. It's $4 on sale. Probably wasn't $4 on sale, but it made me feel better. A kitty fountain. We had a fountain, but it kind of like broke. So now we just have water in a bowl. I assume they drink the amount of water they need because I have to refill it every day. Ah. Holy moly. Damage up by 10%. I'll take a little bit more damage. This is actually an okay run for me for once. I'm feeling frisky, why not? Oh, baby! Give me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Ninja Star. I don't have any goo targets right now. My Sirocco is only level 1. Every hit refills by 3 seconds. I mean, these just combo off each other so well. So I'll sell that for money. I I went in and was handed my ballot and asked, do I get a second vote if I can manage a dunk? Pointed to the basketball hoop. The election person chuckled and said no. Yo, you think you can dunk? Jesus, man. Hard challenge. Where the hell do I go next? This game is still kicking my butt, but that's fine. A billionaire just passed away? Well, don't say A. That's still unfortunate. A human life is gone. Co-founder of the Home Depot died. Rest in peace. I'm gonna heal. Fuck it. Oh, we almost killed him. He was not a caring person. Anti-LGBTQ plus for sure. Hella racist. He spent money to stop student debt relief. I never understand that. Like, why don't you want people to save money? Like, if they save money, they can spend more money at your store. Yeah, fuck Home Depot. Yeah, fuck Home Depot. People of color would be assisted, and he was like, oh no, fuck that. Well, he's not a caring individual. They paid their loans back so the new generation can pay back their loans. Otherwise, they didn't earn it like the boomers did. Yeah, but the boomers' loans... I'm not the most educated on education and how much college costs, but to my extent, I don't think college was as expensive as it was back in those boomer days. Do they not get that? Fuck those boomers, man. Dude, loan forgiveness? Are you kidding me? That's incredible. People not spending any money, people not losing all their money, and they still get the education? It's ridiculous. I bought our first couch from Lowe's. It fucking sucked. Cat remembers that couch. It's hard as a rock. But it did have storage. I think the Dean has that couch now. You would pay more taxes to go towards student loan forgiveness. You were laughed at. Shame on you for wanting to help people. Bought a couch from a hardware store, Burr. What did you expect? Good one. I can understand your personal vendetta against Lowe's DQ. If I was in that same situation, I would probably feel the exact same way. They were like, but you paid yours back? Why should others benefit when you won't? Is there a world where it's just, if they don't get a benefit from doing a deed, like paying more taxes, they have no point in doing it? What's the point in me paying these more taxes? Helping other people? Fuck that. I'm here. I'm in this for me. Do they believe in charity? A job, house, car, etc. But I'm the failure for not being married with kids by 25. Do they understand the economy at all? Damage up by 10%? Sure. The world we live in. It's a world. In the Trump nation, I told him to fuck off. Bleed in trinkets, memory. I'd tell them more, but... Holy shit. Dude, this game does so much damage to you. Oh my goodness. I don't need dashing through a foe. Their memory doesn't serve that far back, Beckland. They feel like Anakin Skywalker in Episode 3. Where it's like, if you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Oh my god, 90 damage. Oh my god, this freaking rat-infested area just keeps killing me. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do as I must. I could get the boosted boost. Still feels weird for me to say. Lifeline, a sturdy marten hair rope, perfect for adventure. That's in the vortex? It's available for my next expedition. Curious on what that item even does. Years Obi-Wan Kenobi was so underrated as a Jedi. And then he turned out to be one of the last Jedis. Sorry if you've never seen Star Wars before. This is kind of spoiling a little bit. Sorry. The hell is this thing? He's the dummy who failed Anakin. Do people say that? I'm not heavy into Star Wars. I like it, but if you haven't experienced Star Wars by now, you're not interested and won't be spoiled because you won't care. This is true. I mean, with how mainstream Star Wars is, if you haven't seen that shit yet. The last 2 weeks, my condolences. Oh my. Back to the Ark. I'm already dead. I'm already dead. Why am I so goddamn bad at this game? I feel like the last time I played it, I was a little bit better. Freeze enemies around you with the Frost Nova. Dude, just take me back to the Ark. Just take me back to the Ark, man. What is going on with me? What is going on? Telepike, criticals, backstab, steel criticals. Not really feeling that. Bomb. I will fight this enemy. All right. Weak foes can be crystallized. Weapon and trinket damage, 60% damage against isolated enemies. Crystallized refills trinkets by 15 seconds. We'll do duelist. I feel like weak enemies getting crystallized. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It could be good, but... How many books of Star Wars are there? I'm one of the I'm a guy that's only seen Star Wars and I haven't even seen all of it. Seen the first 6. Deadly Burn encrypted memory. Okay. All I know is also Star Wars has so many TV shows on Disney Plus. And I feel like they have like a lot of TV shows on Disney Plus. I don't want the slow but powerful. Mace Windu Shatterpoint, the Mace Windu Clone Wars book. It was just Vietnam Wars and Star Wars. Vietnam War and Star Wars. Oh my god, so many wars. As a kid, I always liked Mace Windu because he had the purple lightsaber. And nobody else really had a purple lightsaber. And he was also Samuel L. Jackson. Being Samuel L. Jackson, I like your character a lot more. Did he only have a purple lightsaber because Samuel L. Jackson said, like, I want a purple lightsaber? No way that's what happened. If you tell me, I'll believe it because I'm taking it at face value. I don't know. That's what happened? He was just like, I want a purple motherfucking lightsaber. And they're like, okay. Sure. Normally, we just do blue, green, and red. I want motherfucking purple. You're gonna get me in here. That's how much influence Samuel L. Jackson has. To keep that in mind. Oh my god. All right. Kill enemies within 20 seconds. Wow, I actually succeeded on the challenge, and I took a bunch of damage. You have some serious Star Wars nerd friends, and I've heard it multiple times that Luke has a green in episode 6 just for filming purposes. Do they get really passionate about it? Nothing wrong with being really passionate about it. It's cool to hear a fun fact like that every once in a while. I just chuckle a little bit when, like, if people, like, grown adults get, like, super serious about a subject as simple as Star Wars, and they like pound on the table and stand up like a jar of peanuts falls off the table or something. They're like, you listen here! Luke has a goddamn green lightsaber because of filming purposes in episode 6. And they're like, oh my god, Dustin, I'm telling you this right now. This is not... But... And then, like, the one person that has a partner back there is just like, oh my goodness. Lewis! Lewis! My peanuts fell on the floor in there. You didn't say anything. Sorry, babe. We're getting really passionate about Star Wars right now. I don't care. You know we're on a budget. We can't afford to be dropping food on the ground. I'm sorry. It's fine. Just you have to tell Dustin to calm down with his Star Wars. We all appreciate his love for the lore and everything, but right now he's affecting our life. He'll pay for it. I'm going way too in deep with this. Way too in deep. I should just cut this back now. Cut it out. Anyways, that's what I picture with people being really passionate about mundane subjects like Star Wars that in the grand scheme of things doesn't really matter, but it's good to have your passions. Everyone should have some passions that they'll fight for in verbal confrontation. Sure you didn't witness this? No, I've never had a talk with Star Wars about anybody in a serious manner like that in the world. I don't think I have. I should write stories. Every day is a story. Every day's a story. Every day's a story in this universe. You've bored people almost asleep talking about Lord of the Rings? Hi, I would be people. It's like if GC tried to get me into Kingdom Hearts lore. I love GC to death, but you ain't getting me into Kingdom Hearts lore, my man. I'm not as nice as Game Nerd. I'm not as nice as Game Nerd is. You're listening to a 6-hour video about Kingdom Hearts. I will say, man, like a year and a half ago, I got invited to some like YouTube server that a bunch of streamers were doing, like a Discord server. Streamers that were trying to get more into YouTube, and it's called the YouTube Grind server. I've only typed one message in this server ever, and it was me giving tips on a thumbnail. But there's a lot of Kingdom Hearts YouTubers in there, and I did not realize how passionate the Kingdom Hearts fan base is about Kingdom Hearts. They have some passion, but maybe if you look deep into any fan base, there's a lot of passionate people in there. Now, I don't mind you being passionate, but if you're an asshole about the subject because, like, they got, like, one little thing wrong or something, like a sentence wrong, that's when it's kind of like, okay, calm down. Respect the work that people put in while still maintaining your passion at a respectable level. Like, don't, like, make a comment on a video that says, like, you already knew a fact that nobody else in the world really will know because you just studied the subject so much. Guess what? 99% of the people didn't study the subject that much. With a kind of large Kingdom Hearts streamer, she was always kind of a weird one. I mean, if you ask that about any... You ask any of the people that went to high school with a streamer, they would be like, oh yeah, they were weird. They were weird. There's a couple people in my school that watch me stream video games on the internet. It's weird because They figure out... Sometimes they figure out that I'm a streamer nowadays. Like, 3 months ago, I got an Instagram DM. I saw it like a month and a half ago because I don't get notified about Instagram stuff because I'll be honest, I don't give a shit about Instagram. But they messaged me. I knew this person in high school. They were cool. We were on friendly terms, most definitely. More on the friend side than anything else. And they're like, yo, it's so cool that you're a streamer now. That's awesome. It's like someone made it out and made it. I'm like, I definitely didn't make it, but like, yeah, I guess my life is pretty cool. Kingdom Hearts was our personality in like 8th to 10th grade. And it's still her, if they're a Kingdom Hearts streamer, it's still their personality all these years later. I've also had a couple people reach out to me from then. And they ask me, like, hey, you want to, like, raid me sometime? Because I started streaming. This was back in, like, the Fortnite era when everybody started streaming. Remember when Fortnite came out and next thing you know, everybody was a streamer? Everybody was a streamer because Fortnite. And then COVID came in after that and everybody became a streamer even more. And they're like, hey, man, would love to do some collabs with you. You know, you could raid me, get me started. And I'm just like... You never associated with me once in high school. Like, are you trying to, like, be on my good side now? Because, like, I have something that you want, which is numbers on the internet, which don't really mean anything? Not even a lot of numbers on the internet? Are you just, like, trying to get, like... They clearly didn't understand how content creation works, and a lot of people don't really understand how content creation works in terms of starting the stream out. But it's funny. Would you rather have a collab or a beef? Oh, collab, dude. Beef is such a waste of time. Are you kidding me? 99% of beefs on the internet are two fucking people that are over-exaggerated on a subject that does not matter that much that they could easily resolve in DMs with 3 messages. Easily resolved with 3 messages. Hey, I'm sorry about blank, blank, blank. I won't do that again. Sorry if you took it the wrong way. My bad. Oh, it's okay. Let's just try not to do that again in the future. Boom. Beef is gone. Hey, Avatar. I've seen the cat's gonna fucking disown me for this. I've seen a meme. It's a photo of Hillary Clinton, and it's like, you gotta hawk Tua to the polls or something like that, or talk Tua to the polls. You gotta walk Tua the polls. And I saw that, and I'm just like, oh my god, no! Walk Tua the polls. Because that's the stupid meme that's going around this year, like Pokemon Go in 2016. Walk Tua the polls. It's just a meme with a photo of Hillary Clinton with a fake caption. You know, the usual memes. I know, I'm sorry, Adernis. Let's have a beef burr because you disrespect my feed emote. Bro, there was literally a guy that did that. A1 remembers during Halo. A guy tried to start fake beef with me because I called his toe emote ugly, which it was. And then he made an Instagram story. He tagged me. He was like, we're going to war with Sleeping Bear on Twitch. And then I banned everybody from his chat. And then they messaged me and were like, hey, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Can you unban me? There was one sane person in their group of people that was like, hey, I'm sorry about this guy's, like, behavior. And I'm just like, I'd say it's okay, but it's not. It's pretty awful. You should not be friends with this person. It was the biggest waste of time ever, man. Listen, if you want to have fake internet beef to get more points and try to gain more followers based off that, go for it. But I'm going to tell you, if you're getting followers based off of rage stuff like that, you're not going to like those followers, man. There's people on the internet that will only watch stuff just to piss themselves off. And it's awful. I love Family Guy. I definitely don't love Family Guy. Hillary Clinton voice. How about you walk to the polling place and vote on that thing? I think it was that, but someone had an image. I remember this. Oh my god, man. I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids. What a time to be on the internet, then. What a time to be on the internet, man. As I was saying, I was talking about content creation and saying how nobody really knows when they're starting out what to do. Like, when people ask them how they should start a stream, listen, I could give you the nice answer that you want to hear, or I could give you the real answer that you need to hear, which is just start your stream. No one's going to be there anyways. Get the bad streams out of the way fast. Just start it. Who cares? No one will be there. Nobody will be there. And if you do have people there, you're lucky. But just start it, man. Just start the stream. Just do it. You don't think you're going to be able to reach level 40 on Honkai Star Rail? You got 2 days to do it. I appreciate you getting to level 30. Because I know that ain't easy to do. Ads start in 3 minutes. I swear, the ads are playing like crazy. But we've only been streaming for 2 hours. Ugh. And I'm still sucking at this game. Maybe I could buy an apple, or I could get more money. I'm gonna get more money. Ugh. Ooh. Yeah, I'll just spend the money I earned to get HP back. Sure, why not? Do I want cogs? Do I want a weapon? Do I want... I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna feel like weapon. I feel like the goo's not doing me too much. Speaking of Honkai Star Rail, great time in stream elements. God, I hate these enemies. Oh my God. Goo Bomb applies 1 bonus bleed? You know, I think I will take a Goo Bomb. Content question, kinda. What's a follower number you would associate with a large streamer? Like you said, everyone's a streamer. Everyone is a streamer anymore. Just wondering what you thought about numbers being small/large. Honestly, I wouldn't even associate a follower number with a large streamer. I would associate average view count, really. Because, like, someone could average 25 viewers but have 200,000 followers. But I guess, like, 100,000 followers is an impressive mark to have. So if someone's got like 100,000 followers, a few hundred average viewers, I'd say they're a pretty large streamer in my eyes. But then, you know, giant streamers will have a fucking existential crisis if they average 300 viewers because they get used to having 6,000 viewers, even though 300 viewers is still an insane amount of people to have. Because content creators are never fulfilled with the number. The number going up, it's just constant dopamine for a content creator. They just want that number to go all the way to the top. And if it ever drips back down to the bottom, they go into a depression mode and never stream again. I think if someone averages over 1,000 viewers, their life is fucking fine. Financially, they should be secure unless they are really financially irresponsible. Over 1,000 viewers, even if they don't have a lot of subs, they have a shit ton of ad revenue. And if they're smart with their content, they're spreading it out into YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, all that stupid shit, and maybe potentially making even more money there. Over 1,000 viewers, they're fucking made. They're having a great time. 300 viewers even to me, that's insane. I can't even picture myself averaging that many viewers. I did at one point with Animal Crossing, but I'd rather average 200 viewers the way I am now than average 500 viewers with Animal Crossing calling everybody cute and all that stupid shit. Oh my god. I'm terrible at those. I am terrible at those goddamn trials with kill enemies in X amount of time. Ooh. Yeah. Terrible at it. I don't want to use one, but I'm going to use a flask just to be safe. Just to be safe. 5% more damage. Whoa! Okay, well, we're going down here, I guess. God, I am just not having a good run. Drop the goo brush, I guess. Not really feeling the goo brush. Alright, well, we're back against the boss. We'll see if I can actually do something this time. I die to this guy like every time. I am still struggling with Windblown. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got hit 2 times in a row trying to get my big attack off. Alright, well, I'm dead. I am dead once again. I am struggling a lot with this game. I would say this game is harder than Dead Cells. Mainly because I think it took me 12 hours to win a Dead Cells run. 226. Can't even afford anything, man. Burn and criticals. Criticals apply 1 burn. Kills create an explosion. Weapons and trinket damage plus 60% if there are no enemies near you. Every 500 base damage you deal, activate Rush. Your next dash deals damage and stuns for 2 seconds. That seems pretty cool. Damage rush. I mean, I'll try again, man. I'll try one more time. I'll try. It's the least I can do in this world. Telepike. Dude, you just keep giving me the goddamn goo brush. And I don't really want it right now. Me and the goo brush are not on a good... We're not on good terms. Even though I really like the goo. Well, we'll go left side. I feel like I was playing this game better yesterday. Get a gift. Every 500 base damage, we get rush. Every 250 base damage, you spawn a scythe. Get more cogs. I guess I'll take the scythe. Listen to your heart. Kill enemies without taking damage. Now we're in my wheelhouse. I can kill enemies without taking damage. Oh, that was easy. Maximum health up by 50. Hell yeah. My most successful runs give me more max HP. Deposit the few cogs that we have. You know how this works. Now we're feeling good. Maybe I do like this weapon. Burn aura for 30 HP. We don't need that shit. I'm not losing my HP for that. Okay. I will admit I don't have anything planned after this game, so do I just jump back onto Mirror's Edge achievement hunting? After this? And if you're watching this on the YouTube Let's Play channel, well, the video will just end after this, I guess. I do like this pike land. This pike weapon. It is nice. I feel bad for only doing like 4 to 6 hour streams, but off stream I'm still like editing and doing other shit. But I know streaming is like everyone's favorite thing to watch because not all of you watch YouTube, not all of you listen to the podcast. What is up, Throw to the World? Happy Tuesday. Hello, hello, Abraham. Happy Tuesday. Hello. Hello, good sir. My Americans, I hope you're wearing a sticker. My fellow Americans. God damn. We'll take the heavy blade. Got my sticker last Tuesday. Hell yeah. Tonight will be interesting. It's one way to say it. You need to distract yourself tonight? You need to distract yourself? If you go to !podcast, you can have 11 hours of distracting content. Good morning, Piku. It should be announced tonight, maybe early morning EST. I say early morning, I mean like maybe 1 a.m. But the results should be in tonight. There, right as we are speaking currently, there are millions upon millions of Americans lining up to vote. Millions of Americans are lining up to vote, and results won't be verified. They won't be verified, but it'll be kind of clear. I feel like there will be a clear, like, you know, winner. You need a drink tonight? I haven't drinking since our last community night, and I feel the same way. When was our last community night? That's the last time I drank alcohol. Playing with you guys, I need a drink. Take a shot every time the lead changes, you'll be in the hospital. I think my roommate and I got something planned. You got edibles? Everyone's just gonna get high if it's legal in their state while they wait. This is a really good goddamn like little trinket thing. Holy moly, I love it. This telepike is becoming like my favorite weapon. I had a great time watching Burr play Marvel Snap after an edible. Tell me the experience. Oh, I just need one because Johnny and Yager are driving me nuts. Oh, Throat's not drinking for everybody else's reasons. No idea what was going on. Don't you play Snap? Or am I crazy? No. Oh, fuck. Makes it even better. Oh, I didn't want to use a goddamn flask because I knew this is the end. Scythe duration up by 50% and size by 75. Oh, hell yeah. Is that upgraded? Oh, nope. That's just a nice combination. Kat said she might work out today, so that's good. We'll see if she stays to it. Don't worry, Kat. It's my day off from the main gym, so I'm not going to go super hard. I'm really excited about the erections today. Stormy Daniels walking into work and then realizing it's the wrong person. I couldn't think of another porn star. That's the only porn star I know because of the news. What other... Is she even a porn star? I don't even know. I just know her name from the news from like 2 years ago. Is Mia Khalifa a porn star? I'm not saying this to try to, you know, like talk trash. If that's your line of work, I'll for you, you know. I'll good for you. If that's your line of work. Not anymore? All right, well. Yeah, dude, these erections never been tighter. I am not looking this up. So, Mrs. Pirate, we're not saying your real name. Mrs. Pirate, we saw you looking up some interesting things on this computer of ours. Do a little Christmas shopping. The great thing about not living near any family is I don't need to go Christmas shopping. I can just go on Amazon. I don't need to go outside and buy people gifts. What am I gonna do? Ship it? Hell no. That's even more money I gotta spend. I can spend like $3 on shipping, or I can spend 20. Sleepy Kevin. The good news is we're near the Twitch recap end of the year. Get your gritties in to make sure Sleepy Gritty or Gritty Goose is the #1 emote. I don't want to see Sleepy Yuck be #1. I already know the cute sheep emotes I get commission ain't gonna be #1 of those fucking things lying around. But maybe a Gritty can sneak in. There's a dumper. That is a big death orb, man. Okay, we have a pretty good run going right now. Sleepy 3 ain't gonna be the most used that came in the middle of the year. Get Johnny a bluey chair. You should get him something that'll really last a while, like a stapler. Most used would be Sip. Sip is pretty underrated. If any of you have me in your most watched streamers of the year, thanks. If I'm #1, don't know how that happened, but thanks. If I'm #2, we can have a discussion about that later. I'm curious what my most watched streamer is going to be. Because most of the time, I just open up a streamer that I like as background noise and then get up and, like, go make banana bread or something. And then I just, like, go watch a hockey game, and then that stream is, like, 10 hours long. And then I'm still watching them for 10 hours, even though I'm not at my PC for, like, 9.5 of those hours. If that happens, like, 10 times in a year with your stream, you might be in my top most watched. Last year, I think my most watched was Fire Dragon, Daniel Fenner, and GC. This year, I'm going to take a guess and say it's going to be those 3 again. I remember last year, Avatar somehow had like 40,000 watch hours. I don't even know how that's fucking possible, and there's only 8,000 hours in a year. Phalia. I do raid Phalia a lot, and then I run because I go like work out, and then like she starts at the perfect time because I can just raid her, and then I'm like, all right, goodbye. And then I just leave my PC on, and then Phalia's still there when I'm going to bed. Playing Worms. I could do Wormhole. Could play some Wormhole. Cab might be my most watched streamer. She's been streaming more, and if she's streaming, I always have her open. Cab might sneak in there. You watch so many streams at once. Yeah, but who's your favorite streamer? I'm asking you this right now, and I'm not telling you to be biased because you're watching me. Tell me your favorite streamer right now. I will not be offended. I'm a 27-year-old man. I can take a lot of things. I can take me not being the favorite. I know I'm not a fan favorite for a lot of people. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite streamer? I won't be offended. I'm only going to be offended if it's not just ducks. You don't have a favorite one? Bullshit! Everybody has a favorite streamer. I give you the most money? Hell yeah. You have a favorite 5. Okay, that's acceptable. 5 that you always have open when you see them. That's acceptable. Who do you give the most money to? That'll determine who the favorite is. My favorite streamer is me. At least it probably would be if I ever start streaming. I like the confidence. People who watch Twitch streams at the gym are douches, in my opinion, especially people who go there and just walk like they're not even working out. Some people just like walking on the treadmill. I've given you the most money from these 6-month subs. Yeah. I'm surprised you're subbed to me. I know you're a money saver, which I can relate to. It's safe to say they are favorites. Me and Burgle? What's up, Metal Fuse? How you doing? I don't have a favorite, just my most hated. Burgle? You're the only person I watch. Yeah, Throat, your recap last year, I'm still amazed by your recap last year. Because your most watched streamer was me. And then your second most watched streamer was Burgle. And to me, that was just like, oh, okay. Burgle streamed for like 40 hours total last year. I don't watch many, but pretty consistently I've watched Northern Lion for the last 12-ish years. Oh, please, you and everybody else. Everybody else puts that bald egg on every once in a while. Everyone goes in there for those deep cut movie references and giant words that you wouldn't expect to hear because it's not 1356 anymore. He's the people's baldy. Hey, if we're gonna have to have a resident bald person to represent the bald community, I'm glad it's Northern Lion because he's one of those streamers that you don't really expect to have anything weird about them come out. You know what I mean? Like, you're not, like, if something came out about Northern Lion, I wouldn't even believe it. I watch you and Alex the most. You have a specialty. Is someone I see regularly and local, I probably give my most money to Dangers, and I probably watch you the most because you're always on my work computer. I love Dangers. Dangers streams right around my evening times, and he's always a perfect stream to have open if I'm working in the evening. You watch a lot of bald streamers, they're taking over. Other streamers, when you're hooked on a particular game. Yeah, I'm surprised you're still here after I stopped playing Marvel Snap, Catlove. Burr's my baldy. Thanks, A1. Oh, I'm sorry I missed this, Becklin. My favorite streamer would have to be my friend Liger. I've known him for 4 years, and I'm glad we're friends. He just had his second child. Congrats to Liger on the second child. I imagine it's probably not easy to stream when you have kids. I can't imagine it's easy to make time to stream when you have kids as well. I ignored you during Darkest Dungeon Week. That explains why that week was so fun. My evenings are Pokemon streamers if Matt isn't streaming. Bitch. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Catlove can take it. Catlove disses it to me. I'll diss it right back. A month early? Jesus Christ. I came like a week early. I was supposed to be born on like May 4th. I have my top 3. Used to have 2, but I've been watching Alex a lot lately. Alex does fit your time zone more than the American streamers do. Because, you know, he's in Japan. So, good one to have, to be honest. Alex is nice. You all have your favorites, and they're all bald. Oh, how does it feel? I'm gonna take the money. We're bald in. Yep. See, they want to talk in Alex's chat too. But listen, I can tell when you guys are bigger shit posters in my stream compared to other streams. I hope you know that. I see the shit posting. You might be afraid to say some stuff in other streams, but in this stream, you guys go wild. Go bald or go broke. The world is coming up hairless. Reminds me, I need to shave my beautiful dome tonight. Bro, I look in the mirror and I see patches that I miss on the back of my head because I can't fucking get it. But then I'm like, who cares? Ain't nobody seeing the back of my head anyways. I wear a hat. Dr. Prod once said, I couldn't believe I was the same guy in other chats as I was in Fi-Fi's chat. Why? Because you're like a mega shit poster in Fi-Fi's chat and you're not a mega shit poster anywhere else? I mean, I feel like you're a shit poster in here at times. This stream is incredibly tame. Well, we don't have the shit post in numbers. We need more soldiers, Falcus. Hat gang. Hat gang. Mrs. Pirate, that's me in every stream. Like, I watch a decent amount of Ray as well. Achievement Hunter Ray. Variety streamer. Does YouTube great for his streams. I want to say, like, high in there. But then I'm just like, who cares? So I never say hi in, like, any streams. I just lurk in the shadows. Because I'm like, oh, God, what if somebody in my stream sees me in here? Then they're going to be like, what are you doing in here, baldy bitch? Averages 5 to 10 viewers and 8 numbers. Unadulterated shit posted in its purest form. Well, I don't want too shit posty. Sounds like you want a cult? No, not really. I feel the level of shit posting we have is at a perfect amount. We don't need any more, right? Damage is going up, man. You glorp, you yuck, and sometimes you gritty. If Burr told me there was a really tasty Kool-Aid at a party, I might have to think twice. Trust me, man, it's really good Kool-Aid. I wouldn't lie. I'm bald. You can trust a bald person. If you can't trust a bald person in society, who can you trust? Hopefully this round I can actually get past the second boss. I've been sucking today in these 2 hours and 21 minutes and 42 seconds I've been playing. Kill the enemies without taking damage. You're speaking my language. You're speaking my language. I can do that. But I don't want those items. If I can't trust a bald person, I can't even trust myself. Yeah. Have I considered the get good? No. Why the hell would I do that? Something just made me lose a lot of health, and I don't like it. It's that the other streamer I watch, his chat mostly talks about the game being played and the action, while here people are chatting about so many things, but rarely the game being played. Nobody in this chat gives a fuck about what I'm playing. Every once in a while, someone will come in and talk with me about the game, and I'll have an actual conversation with them about the game. But then I'm having 6 other conversations about anything, really. About bald people, about babies, about Marvel Snap, about Star Wars. I'm having 6 different conversations at a time as a streamer, and that's a fine thing. You play games? Occasionally. Nobody cares about the game in here. Also hate Schmoopy. And then I'll say something about the game, and then chat's like, oh, get good, you fucking loser. Be cutesy? What would you rather do? I have one that I'd rather have. You said this game was much more difficult than Dead Cells when it was... When was it that you first played Dead Cells? That game was hard as hell during early access. I played Dead Cells 3 years ago for the first time. So way out of early access. Tell me. Don't be cutesy. Don't be fake. Don't be fake. The cutesy isn't real. Ow. Defeat the headbanger's head while it's trying to flee. I got an achievement. Baby. What's up, Mello? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Maybe that's the way this game is, Falcus. It is made by Motion Twin, even though I hear most of the Dead Cells developers don't even work on this game. Let's make this all about scythes. You love Dead Cells? Well, this is Motion Twin's next game. People that made Dead Cells. This is the early access. You can get it on Steam if you want it. It's a pretty good time. Pretty hard, but still very, very good. Maybe I'm pretty good at it and I don't realize it because I watch other people that kick the boss's butt every time. But the where we're going next, the goddamn rat village always destroys me. This goddamn rat village. Who knew going to Florida would kill me? Matthew Kachuk. I get that reference, says two people. I understood that reference. Is there a 7TV emote of the Captain America saying I understood that reference? What about Kachuk? I said Rat Village. Always kills me. Who would have thought? Matthew Kachuk. Don't think so? You know what they say. That's unfortunate. There's a 7TV emote. I don't know what it is. Well, that's unfortunate. It is. Why is it almost 80 degrees Fahrenheit in November? Where do you live? Oh, I don't have my watch on. It's 0 Celsius here. Maryland. Climate change. Jesus, man. Added reference. Oh my god, it is an emote. Too bad we have to change the name of it because I hate single words as an emote, but it's an emote. We got to change that name. Burr, you got shingles. Ah, my condolences to hear. Mrs. Pirate just had shingles earlier this year, and it sounded like the worst thing ever. My condolences. I can't remember. Is shingles contagious? Oh my god, I'm getting my ass handed to me right now. Time to drop off my ballot. Goodbye, Burr and chat. Maybe see you later. Thanks for hanging out, Fiona. Good job voting. If I had chickenpox, the shingles virus is already inside of me. I know. I've had chickenpox. I had chicken pox in 2nd grade. It was... I don't recall liking it. A lot of... Another memory. You never had chicken pox. How many of you have never had chicken pox? Never had a broken bone? You have had mono, though? I broke part of my hand off a chair once, or off a table. Trying to get back to a Team Fortress 2 game. Not my best moment. I am low on HP. I think this is the way I came. I'm glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars go up. My old man brown will never be the same. I'm glad you came. Wait, what the fuck? I need some healing. Glad you came by the wanted. It's a song. Don't you do that to me. Don't you do that to me. $66 HP. Dude, I feel like the enemies in this area are so goddamn strong. Find it funny, I met my roommate through Xbox Live. What's so funny about that? Most people find most of their friends online nowadays, I feel like. Xbox Live is definitely early days of meeting people online, but... it works, you know? Anyone want to be friends? Watch out, guys. I saw Falcus once post a yuck. This is definitely the best I've done in a run. Why are bed sheets expensive? Couldn't tell you, man. I try not to buy too many. I try to have like 2 bed sheets at all times. One that's clean, one that's being used, then swap them up. Let's wait 3 seconds for my orb to be ready. Jesus, man. Give me 10% damage. I feel like I need more damage. How often do you swap them? I aim for like once a week. Maybe 2 weeks. I can understand that could be kind of annoying if you don't have like an in-unit washer or dryer. Once a week? Yeah. You're gross. Sweat, dead skin, all that shit adds up. You gotta clean your stuff. Gotta clean your stuff. Every 4 months! Oh, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Oh! 4 months! I did that when I was 16. It explains why my face was always so greasy. Ugh! I'm sorry, that's gross. That's way too long. You save on water? Listen, it costs probably not that much to run a load of laundry. I feel like the benefits of having clean sheets outweighs the nickel you save every time you run a load. Like, listen, my hydro and water bill can be a little expensive at times, but I value clean sheets. It feels magical sleeping on some clean sheets. Oh, fuck. Kill enemies without taking damage. Nice. Well, water bills definitely depend on the area. I imagine certain areas are definitely a lot more. Money well spent, most definitely. 115 damage. Okay, 115 damages in a row. What the fuck? You've gone longer than 4 weeks. What, for cleaning your sheets? Washing machines cannot take loads of jeans. You've gone through 4 washing machines? What are you doing to these washing machines? What are you doing? A gift source at the beginning of the expedition? Sure. Loading them up? You might be overloading your washing machine. I'm going to say something. This might be a hot take. Unless you get jeans really, really, really fucking dirty, you can wear jeans multiple days in a row. Like, if I wore jeans and I only went outside for, like, a walk to the grocery store, I'm putting those jeans back in the dresser, man. I'm wearing them multiple times in a row. They're made to be worn, like, 7 times before you wash them. Yours get sweaty? Fucking put them next to your bed. Wear them again. Like, I could wear the same pair of pants 3 days in a row. I'm only hesitant on wearing pants if I work out in them. I being sweaty a little bit. Yeah, I can get that. But that's dirty. It's not that dirty. It's probably dirtier than it's not as dirty as you're leaning on. Trust me. That will save your... That will do more than save your water bill. It'll save your wallet so you don't have to buy a washing machine again. YouTube Let's Play, like and subscribe, I guess, if you liked watching Windblown. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll get back to it soon. As of making this, it's November 5th. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comes out, so that game might consume me for a little bit. I'm trying to do everything in it when it drops, so we'll see. But yeah. Yeah. How do I end this?